Hello everyone, welcome to the most boring. Hello everyone, welcome to the most historically amazing novel Treasure Island by your favorite Sir Jehoshaphat Asher. Today we will be covering chapters 7 and 8, I Go to Bristol, and At the Sign of Spyglass. I have not uploaded chapters 1 to 6, I will upload them soon, but this is for those who I'm teaching, so they can continue with me. So in chapter number 7, what happens that Jim is staying with old Red Ruth while the doctor goes to London, and he says, I want to appoint another doctor there, so he will work for me. And the squire John Trelawney, he goes to Bristol. Bristol was a very amazing seaport at the time. It is still a very good seaport, but its significance was more then. So he gives the letter to Jim Hawkins and old Red Truth that you come to me as soon as possible. And he says that he is very excited because people are very excited to go for going treasure hunting with him. And Jim says, "Oh my God, Red Ruth, look at Squire Trelawney. He has such a big mouth. He has been telling people that we are going for the treasure." And old Red Truth says, what can we do? It is how it is. Then he goes to meet his mother, and his mother has the inn repaired thanks to the money given by Squire Trelawney. And what happens? She has another young boy helping him. And Jim goes there and he says, "Ah, man, I was such a loser." Oops. Jim goes there and thought, "I was such a prisoner there. I never went outside. I was living so close to the sea and I never went outside. So he cries there, but he hugs his mother and then goes away. Then they come to Bristol. Bristol looks something like this. And Jim, when he comes there, he is excited. He sees everything and he says, "Wow, it is wonderful." He sees the ships, the this, and that, and everything. Now, the themes that are to be imagined here, to be taught, learned from here, is that even though Jim was very close to the sea, he never experienced the sea. Sometimes we are very close to the beauty and we do not appreciate it. For example, people in Pakistan, they go to other countries, they go to London, UK, Switzerland, whatever, America, to appreciate all the beauty. But we have very good hill stations here as well, like Murray, Narankagan, Sawat, and many things. So Jim was saying, I was living so close to the sea. The Admiral Benbow Inn was close to the sea, and I never went to sea. And it's like living in a city where there is sea and never going to the beach. Which I lived in Karachi for a very good portion of my life, and I would go to the sea very often. We have a very good point there, Sea View, 20 minutes from my home, so I would sometimes go there weekly. Anyways, moving on. The next day, what happens, and this is the start of chapter 8, John Trelawney, he gives him a letter and he says, go to a tavern called Spyglass. And there will be the man, Long John Silver, who is our cook. So he goes there and he says, "You know what? I remember that he did not have one leg. And I remember Billy Bones telling me, beware of the man with one leg." And still, when he saw him laughing, entertaining people, so colorful. So he thought, maybe this is not the person Billy Bones was talking about. The lesson to be learned from here is when somebody tells you to beware of someone, you beware of that person. And sometimes there are your friends as well. For example, in my class, there was a person who used abusive language. Now, what about the friends of him? Because the principal came and she said, "Who are the friends?" Because if he is abusing, then the friends are abusing as well, even though the friends were not abusing. So make sure what kind of friends you have. And I might tell you, you do not want bad friends. And also, do not trust. If you remember, we talked about the blind man in chapter number 4. Blind man looked weak, old, hunched, but when he grabbed the arm of Jim Hawkins, it was so strong, the grip was so strong that he could break it. Moving on. In the tavern, Jim sees, wait, I saw Black Dog, this is the Black Dog. And Black Dog starts to run away. Now, Jim doesn't run away after the Black Dog, but I did not have any other picture. So, but he shouts, and Long John Silver, he sends 2 people after him. He says, go, capture him. And then says, "Do you know about Black Dog?" And this Long John Silver, he knows because he is in the team of Black Dog. But he says, Black Dog. I do not know Black Dog. But man, he drank 3 bottles of rum and he did not pay. He took my money. Go after him. And he sends another person after him. But to no avail. And Jim says, I saw Long John Silver had one leg. I saw Black Dog there. But Long John Silver was lying so good that I trusted him. So, people, you need to understand that there are people who can lie very well. You do not need to have friendship with them. Then he asked one of the people, what was he talking about? And he was talking about keel hauling. So this is keel hauling. Sometimes this punishment was given that a person was tied with the rope as shown here, and he was thrown overboard into the ship and he was dragged through the waves. It is like throwing a person on the road and pulling him with the rope and driving a car fast, but it was in the sea and it was a very terrible punishment. And Long John Silver said, keel hauling. Yeah, I'll tell him keel hauling myself. Then he goes to Squire Trelawney and Dr. Livesey, and Jim is sitting there and he says, you know what happened? I said, I saw Black Dog. And Long John Silver, he says, I never saw him and this happened and this happened, and then he ran away and I sent 2 people after him. And after a while he will ask Jim, it was like that, yeah? It was like that, yeah? Just like the aunties of a particular colony. है कि नहीं? NGO या सी ना? Just like people who are having a how do you say, discussion or a gossip, right, Jim? This is how it was happening. Yeah, this is how it was happening. And after that, Long John Silver and Jim Hawkins, they had very much fun together. They drank and they slept. And after that, what happened? They said that we are going to sail. So key themes here, key lessons here: never trust a person, beware about the person you are told to be aware of, and never believe without proof. And see, observe, because Jim observed, but still he overlooked it. Never overlook the things that you see with your own eyes. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more videos. Hit like and subscribe. In the description, I'll be writing the summaries. So do follow them and learn. And remember, do not copy, write your own. Thank you.